Hey guys, so I'm back, and I have a little bit of a rant. I don't know if it's technically a rant, but I'm just kind of upset. So, in the last clip you saw that I was going to the mall, and I told you before that I was going to tell you about some of the things I was going to gift myself for Christmas and my birthday. My birthday's not until October. So anyway, so when I was in May, early May, it was one of my friends' birthdays. Shout out to Danielle. And it was at the mall that I was just in. We were having dinner at the Cheesecake Factory there. And so before then, I went into the Tiffany Company store, and I was interested in their Tiffany Tea collection, their narrow sterling silver bracelet, the chain. And so I tried it on, found out that I was an extra large wrist size, and the lady was really nice. She wrote down all the information, and I actually still have it in one of my coat pockets. I'm checking now if I still have it. Yeah, oh yeah, I do. And I have her name. I'm not gonna give her name because that would be, it would not be polite to do that. But I do have her name. I have her card. So anyway, so I liked it, and so sat on the idea about getting it, and I'm like, you know what, I might get this for my birthday. It would be the most expensive jewelry piece that I'd ever have, but it's T's and my name is Tyler, and I just really like the bracelet. It's so cute. It's very simple. It's not like in your face. You have to look hard for it, and it doesn't scream Tiffany at all, which I like. And see when I was down there, she put all of the stuff that I was looking down on this little card. So yeah, and like the SKUs and everything, and it was nice. And she gave me her card, which I'm not gonna show you her name, but that just, see, it's a Tiffany card. So anyway, so I've been thinking about it, and then over vacation I saved up a good amount of money, and I didn't spend any of it at all at the outlets, which I was very, like, confused about, because usually I buy stuff at the outlets, but I didn't this year. Just didn't find anything that I needed, and I'm not buying things that I don't need or something that I'm not going to use. So, makes sense. So, I was like, well, now I actually really can, like, afford this bracelet because I've saved this amount of money, and I actually have enough money to buy it now if I really wanted to, but I kind of want to make it special and pick it up on my birthday, which is in late October. So, as you saw, I just was in the area, and so I went to the mall, and I go to the mall a lot, and I decided to go into Tiffany's wearing what I'm wearing, and then my Dooney bag, the ginger pochette in the French blue. So I was wearing that. I went in, and it was a different lady who was helping me, and she was okay. She was acting nice, but you could tell she didn't really care about me. Especially, like, she was like, oh, what do you want? I told her what I wanted, and she didn't even understand exactly what I was saying. I said the Tiffany Tea collection narrow chain bracelet, which is exactly, I'm pretty sure exactly the description, and I said in sterling silver. And I think when I said in sterling silver, she was like, because sterling silver is obviously the cheapest in comparison to white gold or rose gold. So I think after I said that, she's probably like, oh. And then I told her that I'm getting it for my birthday. She's like, oh, when's your birthday? And I said, October. She's like, and then I think she was like, oh, well, he's not gonna buy it today. So why does he have to, like, why is he, like, in here? And so I told her, I was like, oh, I just wanted to try it on again. Just to make sure that the sizing was right when I did it before. Because, you know, sometimes, like, with jewelry, like, I've never had too much jewelry, but I know especially with rings, your ring can swollen up, and I guess that's the same with your wrist. So I just wanted to make sure. And they didn't have any, and they didn't have any sterling silver ones. And then, so she let me see this gold one that was a medium, which didn't fit me. And I told her about it, and I told her, I said, it fit me last time, and I just wanted to make sure. And she said, well, did a large fit? And I said, not too comfortably, because there's a clasp on this, and I wouldn't be able to do the clasp. She's like, okay, then you'd be an extra large. And I was like, well, I still want to try it on. But she, like, kind of just dismissed me and then just said, goodbye. I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I was kind of off put by that. And also when I was looking at the chain again, I'm looking at the narrow version, which is nearly half the price of the regular size version. And it's small. It's smaller than I remember. And I was like, oh, is this really worth all that money? I'm like, oh, I don't think it is. So anyway, like, I'm leaving there, and I'm, like, kind of, like, contemplating, like, is this really worth it? I don't know. I'm sorry I look really red. Like, my kitchen is, sorry, very off topic. My kitchen has, like, this corally, more orange tone, like, corally with, like, an orange undertone to it, and so my face looks really red now. It doesn't look good. But yeah, so I walk out, and I'm just, like, walking along, and I like step foot out, and I probably go 10, 20 feet, and I see the sales associate from the first time, from May, who helped me, and she was really nice back then. And so we made eye contact, and she's like, I think I remember you. And I'm like, do you remember me? And I'm like, yeah, you worked there. I was like, you were there, and I was like, yeah, I just went in there to see, and they didn't really have my size or anything. She's like, and she's like, go to me, you know, and everything like that. And I'm like, you know, like, yeah, because, like, I don't know if they get commission, but they probably do. And, like, I mean, I wanted to see her originally because she was really nice about it when I was in there in May. She let me try on anything that I wanted. I mean, I just tried on a couple different bracelets to get the size and everything. She took my time. She wasn't in a rush, and I loved it. This other girl wasn't that great. So anyway, so we're saying that, and I told her, I may have lied to her in May. I said that my parents might be getting me that bracelet for graduation, which I said was in May. So that was a lie, but that was just because I was very intimidated by being in Tiffany's because I've never really been in there before. And I just said that I was looking. I didn't want to really be pressured. I just wanted to be like, oh, well, I'm looking for a gift. And then I needed to come with an occasion. And then if they needed to put me in, then they'd know my birthday. And so then they know that anyway. So that's the only thing that on my part I was wrong for doing. I said that. But anyway, so she said, did you end up getting the bracelet? And I said, no. And she said, well, did you get anything else nice, or did you have to just return all of the things? Like, did they not think, you know? And I said, no, they know my taste pretty well, like, you know, kind of just, like, fooling along with it. And she's wearing this, I don't know the name of it, but it's a Louis Vuitton bag that's kind of, like, this shape, like a circle with, like, a flat bottom, and then it has, like, piping on there, and then a top handle. If I can find a picture, I might insert it, or I'll just leave a link below so you can see it. I don't think they make it anymore. I know Frozen Luxury on YouTube, which I'll link down below. I love their channel and Men on Bags. Pretty sure he has one, or he sold one. But yeah, so she was carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. And so I said, oh, I like your bag. You know, just being nice. And she looks at me, she looks at my bag, and she says, oh, you need to trade that in. You shouldn't be wearing a Dooney and Burke. And then she says, just kidding. And I, like, kind of, like, fake laugh because I wasn't laughing for real. And then we go on our ways. Why on earth would you have the audacity to say something like that? That is such a backhanded compliment. It's like, and then just saying like, oh, just kidding. No, that does not make up for the fact that you just insulted my taste. I don't know if it was the taste in the bag that she didn't like, or that it was a Dooney and Burke, and that it didn't cost a whole bunch. I mean, it's not a cheap bag, but it's not a crazy, it's not a Louis Vuitton. I know that. But no matter if what the bag I carry is a reusable bag that you can get for 99 cents at Walmart, or the, I don't know, Himalayan Birkin that costs, I don't even know how much. What, $150,000 at auction? It doesn't matter what I wear. You shouldn't be, especially in your employee going into your place of work, you should not be criticizing customers. Well, I'm not a customer, and I don't think I'm gonna be, because that just soured my experience, and now all I can think about is that. And it might die down, I might end up getting the bracelet, but I think I'd want to get the bigger one, but then that's so much money for a bracelet that's sterling silver. Ugh. I don't know. But when I might file a complaint or something. I don't know, it just put me in such a bad mood. Not a bad mood, but just, why would somebody do that? It does not make sense for somebody to just play it off like, oh, well, yeah, of course, you were looking in Tiffany's, so of course you can buy all of these other things. Like, no. I mean, Tiffany's is definitely not finer jewelry, but a lot of their sterling silver stuff is affordable for a large majority of people. I'm not saying everybody can afford like a Return to Tiffany bracelet, but it is comparable. I mean, it's cheaper than buying a Pandora bracelet with a whole bunch of charms on it. I mean, those Pandora charms, what, 20 to, I don't know, like $80 a charm plus the charm bracelet. And I don't know how many charms you get on there, probably like 10 to 20. That's a lot of money. That's more expensive than a Tiffany sterling silver thing. Anyway, no matter what you're paying, your customer service should be nice. I've had great customer service. Fossil. I've had great customer service at Fossil. And I mean, they're just handbags and accessories and stuff like that. But when I go to Tiffany's, this is what I get from the same person who treated me nicer before. And now I'm thinking, okay, now that I'm gone, I wonder what she's saying to her coworkers. I wonder what the other coworker, the one who I saw today in the store, is saying. It really bothers me. And if I do end up getting this bracelet, I'm either going to pick it up in store, and if she's the only person there, if she's the person who comes up to me, I'm going to say, may I please have another sales associate? Or I may just order it online, because that's just rude. And I do not deal with rude people. If you are rude to me, you're not getting anything from me. You're not getting my service. You're not getting my friendship. You're not getting my sympathy. No, not getting anything. Sorry. And I don't think I'm being too crazy about this. I mean, it's just, why? I mean, maybe they're just, I don't know, they don't have enough, like, self-confidence in themselves that they have to put down others. I mean, so yeah. I don't know. I might file a complaint, see on Tiffany's website, maybe email somebody, give their name, and explain the situation. It's a very basic situation, but it shouldn't have happened at all. I really like this lighting. So yeah. Ooh, what was that? So yeah. So I'm probably gonna name this vlog. I was thinking on the car ride here before I filmed this. I was like, it's probably gonna be called Breakfast, Dentist, and Tiffany's. Like, instead of like Breakfast at Tiffany's. So, I don't know, I love puns. So yeah, comment down below if you've ever had an experience like that and what you would do if you were in my shoes. I'm not gonna do a complaint or anything like right away. I might sit on it for a week because I've always heard this thing where if you're angry or something, you should not you should never send an email or a text or make a phone call angry. You should always just wait it out and see later on how you feel about it. So that's what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, after I upload this, you can comment and just tell me what you guys would do. Do you think I'm acting overboard? Do you think the lady was in the wrong? I personally think so. I didn't do anything. I was being very polite to her. I was making conversation with her. I complimented her bag. And then she insulted mine. So yeah, not gonna really do anything today. Oh, I might make spaghetti. I am going to start a thing of spaghetti because I am hungry, even though it is only 1 o'clock at the evening. In the evening? Whatever. So yeah, I'm going to make this. Actually, you know what? This might be a new video. I don't know. I'll see. Because I see my videos, this is already 16 minutes long. So I don't know. Because this is a lot of just this one clip. So I might just upload this separately. Just as a Tiffany's rant. Or I don't want to use the word rant. But we'll see. We'll see what I do. I'm probably going to upload this like now though. Like right after I do this. So I will upload the vlog later. And I might push the second part of the small leather goods to later. We'll see. Or I might post this later. Again, we'll see. Okay. If this is in the vlog, which I don't think it will be, continue watching. If it isn't, then have a great day. Like, subscribe if you want. I can't do anything to make you do it. Can't make you do anything you don't want to do. Ow, just stubbed my toe. Oh. I usually don't stub my pinky toe. I usually stub my big toe. Oh, that hurts. Would not recommend. So, anyway, have a great day. See ya.